This video is sponsored by Epic Career Quest, a new animated YouTube series where I voice the character Boombox. The show is a comedic take on navigating the workplace and getting jobs, and Boombox was fun to voice because he can be very deadpan and also just very down to earth. Epic Career Quest also features Shelby Young and Ian Boggs, and the first episode is out today. You can go watch it on Google Career Certificates YouTube channel. There's a link in the description below. And if you enjoy it, you can subscribe to be notified about weekly episodes. It's time to start a painful journey. 12 different Chef Boyardee concoctions. I never really grew up eating this because I didn't like it as a kid. I doubt I'm gonna change my mind now, but here is some mini micro beef ravioli. I don't have any context or frame of reference if this is better in a can or in a little plastic thing like this. Not as bad as I thought it would be. The ravioli, if you can call them this, are depressingly soft. Is this even ravioli? It just feels like little pasta squares. The tomato sauce has a weird, almost like pickly aftertaste. Just like soggy, soft pasta squares and sour tomato sauce. I don't even have any frame of reference for how the other ones are, but on the Chef Boyardee scale, C? I feel like it's all gonna be around this, huh? Oh boy. So unfortunately, because I was so small, I have more room to eat more. Beefaroni Pasta in tomato and meat sauce. This cooked in 30 seconds. I mean, I already know it's pre-cooked, but it's still terrifyingly fast. This smells like Campbell's tomato soup, but it has none of the appeal of it. The sauce really tastes like if you poured pickle juice into bad tomato sauce. With that said, I kind of prefer the texture because there's more of it. I think it's still a C, but a slightly higher C. C plus, not C plus, C plus. C plus. And now, just because I'm desperate to have something that's more than just flat pasta or soft pasta, mini ravioli. It's slightly bigger. Beef ravioli and pasta sauce. You can see it's actually, kind of big. Just, I don't know, maybe meat will help. I don't think meat's gonna help. It's worse. If you make them bigger, the softness really comes through, and it's just so unappealing to eat just like a mound of soft goo. And then it's got the weird sour tomato sauce. It's so unpleasant. In 1924, Chef Hector Boyardee's restaurant was so popular, he began bottling his signature sauce in jars for his customers to take home. You're a monster, Hector. I'm gonna give this like a D for Chef Boyardee. So in a wild turn of events, the next one is rice with chicken and vegetables. I was not expecting this. It's very mushy looking. But this might be better. We'll see. It's like gooey Progresso soup. If you've ever had Progresso soup, very similar flavor profile, blander, gooier. I don't hate it though. B minus? It just doesn't make me want to die. Next up is beef ravioli in pasta sauce. I really need to just work through the raviolis. I think they're just gonna be the toughest ones. So let's just get through them. Looks like this. I feel like I'm in a time loop. I thought I already ate these. I guess I had the smaller ones. So this is like regular size ravioli. okay. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, but it's a little better. I think before there just wasn't enough meat. This has like, you know, a decent amount of meat inside. So it's like, okay, there's substance to it. It's still gummy. Or maybe I'm just getting used to the sauce. But even the sauce is not as offensive. Just taste a little bit. Maybe the meat, just more meat helps. Are my taste buds deteriorating? It's not good, but it's not terrible. C+, but better than the other raviolis I think I've had so far. Overstuffed beef ravioli. As if the ravioli weren't bad enough, now it's overstuffed. They are very big. F. So I genuinely thought that I was done with the ravioli. I thought, I'm free. I can at least have something that's not fucking ravioli. But no, mini beef ravioli and meatballs. Again, these ravioli continue to haunt me. I want to die. The only possible saving grace here is maybe the meatballs will offer some sort of solace. I'm not anticipating it. Let's just try ravioli on its own. Okay. Let's try a meatball. I think the smaller the ravioli is, the less painful it is. It's still the same, but I gotta say, this is not disgusting. Maybe, again, I think I'm just losing my mind. The meatballs are a new development. I didn't know meat could have such little flavor. It's like little balls of mush. It's not even like they taste bad. It's like if meat was made of water. Like it's just a tasteless, watery mush. Maybe it's just because I'm hungry or I'm, again, losing my mind. C? I don't know. I can't, I don't even know what the metric is anymore for this. I don't know. And I'm still hungry, so we're gonna venture into new territory. Lasagna. But apparently lasagna consists of just the noodles. No cheese or anything else. It's just like these weird egg noodles or whatever. The pickliness I've mentioned before, that really sourness is really prevalent. However, it's not as bad. I think the ravioli, they're just so mushy and disgusting that having this just be noodles, they're just noodles, no mush, in a kind of sour sauce. It's not good, but much more edible than I think everything up to this point. B-, again, on the Chef Boyardee scale, but all right, this is spaghetti and meatballs. I don't think this can be worse than the ravioli, which was torturous. No, you can laugh however you want. It's a laughable experience. No, it's bad.
I want to watch the live reaction.
Go for it. Just imagine if like noodles were the slimiest, like imagine if somehow they took soup, like cold soup, the texture of that, and made that into a noodle. Like that is how soft and mushy and soggy these are. The taste is not great, it's fine. It's just like someone like chewed up spaghetti and like spit it out and I'm like slurping that up. It's not as bad as the ravioli, but it's still pretty fucking bad. D+. Mini spaghetti rings and meatballs. Now, I don't know if I haven't had the regular spaghetti rings. I don't know if there is a regular one. So they're SpaghettiOs, essentially. They got meatballs. I never liked SpaghettiOs as a kid. I wonder how these will fare. People love SpaghettiOs and shit. Okay. Definitely one of the least offensive ones so far. The texture of the spaghetti rings is actually not bad. It's like they're soft, but it works because they're small. They're small, like it doesn't feel disgusting. The meat is still whatever, but I understand. This is perfectly edible. That's strong praise. I kind of don't hate it. I'm like, you know, this I understand the appeal. B+. On the scale of Chef Boyardee, this ain't bad, dog. Mini ABCs and 1, 2, 3s with meatballs. Spaghetti rings were okay. I actually kind of was fine with them. So if these are like that, I won't mind too much.
Spaghetti rings?
Their SpaghettiOs ripoff.
Oh.
Yeah. So you get just a bunch of letters. We're like thinking our cat's gonna throw up, and honestly, it'll probably look a lot like this if she does puke. So. This is maybe slightly worse than the rings. Not great, but it's not awful. I do think the spaghetti rings had a better texture because they were so small. These, because they're bigger. Again, the bigger Chef Boyardee pasta is, the worse it is because it's just more of it. On the Chef Boyardee scale, this is actually edible. B on the Chef Boyardee, B for Boyardee. Okay, I think there's one more left. I'm free from this nightmare. All right, it is the final one. This is the one I'm scared of the most. Mac and cheese. I mean, this could have the potential to be maybe the best one if it's good, but I don't have faith. I didn't even know they made this. Anyway, it looks like this. It looks like normal mac and cheese. Oh, it smells strange. Okay, it's very bland. And the fact this whole can has 69% of my daily recommended amount of sodium. That much salt is in this, that's insane. That's insane how nothing that tastes. I mean, it doesn't taste disgusting, so I guess that's a plus for in the Chef Boyardee scale. Texture is actually okay. I'm like, wow, it's not that bad. But the flavor is, there's like no flavor to this. Maybe a tinge of salt, but sadly that puts it about a C on the scale. Like, it's not inoffensive. Like, I can add sauces or seasonings to this to make it okay. And if I added some sauce to this, this will actually be a totally acceptable, not acceptable, but edible meal. But as it is frankly nothing. Okay, that was Chef Boyardee. It might be the worst one I've ever done in this series. The spaghetti rings, I would eat again if presented to me. I would never buy them, but if someone was like, hey, we got Chef Boyardee, like, sure. The ravioli, I fucking despise. Mini ABCs and lasagna were okay. I wouldn't necessarily eat the lasagna again. I wouldn't go out of my way. But the rings and the ABCs, I'm like, I can see the appeal, even though it's gross. But all of it's gross, just disgusting. Thank you to Epic Career Quest for sponsoring this video. Epic Career Quest's first episode comes out today. Check out the link in the description below to Google Career Certificates, watch the show, and subscribe if you enjoy it.